Hello and welcome back to another episode of True Osprey. You are joined by myself and my co-host Jake. Jake, how are you doing on this fine Wednesday evening?
Good, thanks, Darren. Everything's good. Yourself?
Yeah, fine, thank you, not too bad. So we are into episode 2. I hope you all enjoyed. For those who listened, thank you for the feedback. We appreciate it as always. So tonight then we're going to start with my lovely co-host Jake. Jake, you have been doing some research. Would you like to tell the listeners, and obviously we'll discuss everything that you have been researching this week?
Right. The Ospreys start attack from 2024 to 2025. Ospreys in the BKURC season. Stats including the player with the most collisions, most efforts. Ospreys had a 35-point win against the Dragons in round 16, 57-24, which was the highest against the Dragons since 2013, 52-19 win. Ospreys missed twice tackles, 120 tackles attempts against Cardiff on New Year's Day. The 96 success rate being the highest in the record by any team in the league. This overall, the side who had the best tackle rate since season, 87 tackles.
Not bad, not bad.
Ospreys defense against Benetton, they nilled Benetton in the January clash, 46-0. For the 7th time, they've held an opposition scoreless in the competition more than often than ever. Other Welsh side, Ospreys advanced, averaged 33 tries scored per game in the 2024-25 season URC regular season. The second best rate of any Welsh side, first time ever, an average over 3 tries since the 2016 campaign, which of course we should have done better in. Jack Walsh assisted 4 tries against Connaught, 43-40, more assists than Matthew Morgan in 2014 against Benetton. Jack Walsh gained 185 metres, more than any Osprey player, single season. The best team, more than Morgan Morris, 125 ranking for 3rd metres gained in contact. Dan Edwards was the second highest scorer in the URC regular season since Sam Davis in the 2016-19 season, who scored 133 points. Morgan Morris had the most carries in Edinburgh in round 6, most by any other Ospreys player since, guess who?
Justin Tipuric.
Ollie Cracknell.
Oh.
And he should never have left.
No.
Made 25 tackles against Glasgow in 2017. Ospreys captain Jack Morgan, who made the most dominant tackles, more than any the player in the 2004-2005 season.
Very good stats there.
Yep.
Very impressive. Well done, well done.
Thanks, mate.
Give myself a pat on the back for that. That was that was good. I enjoyed that. We should have that regularly, I reckon. I love a good stat.
It took me a bloody hour to get this done.
I can imagine. Good effort. Well done. I was absolutely proud of yourself.
Thanks, mate.
All right. Yeah, round of applause. And for those listening, get in the comments. That's not easy finding those stats. I'll give you that. Yeah, and some very good stats. We love a good stat, don't we? So
yeah, we do.
Yeah. When we play the Dragons at home, one thing I will say, we always seem, our Achilles heel, we never seem to beat the Dragons up in Rodney Parade. We always seem to somehow lose. I don't know what it is.
It's it's every single year. Like,
Yeah.
the last time we beat the Dragons at Rodney Parade was 2021. And I was going into that game, the way the Dragons started, I was like, oh no, here we go again. But after 10 minutes, we dominated them, bossed them. And since then, you can have all the best players on the field. If you can't beat the Dragons, then, there's something wrong with you. Like, so.
They're a good side. Again, all the Welsh regions are a good side. But no one's as better. No one's as good as us today. So
Yeah, but I think the Dragons are going to surprise a lot of teams this year.
oh yeah, they have recruited well. I'll give them that. Like,
And I was looking at their team yesterday on Wales Online, and I think they've got the second best pack out of Cardiff and the Turks. I really think they'll bully and Rodney Parade, particularly on a wet night.
yeah,
They will bully teams, and they got a big boot of Angus O'Brien who will
yeah.
lump that ball up the field. They got exciting backs. I think they'll be. I'm not going to say yet, but I think they're going to have a good season.
That's for another episode. That is.
Yep. Sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
it's all right. Just all right. You're entitled to your opinion. You carry on. Talking about the packs and all that. We will quickly move on. Me and Jake think will. Well, I've got a list in front of me. Probably you got a list in front of you. This is what my 23 for this season is going to be. We're going to quickly run through each position, who do you think is going to be there, and then we'll quickly say, is that position cemented for them for the season, or is there one or two youngsters that can come in and fill the void? Right. Jake, have you got your 23 in front of you for the Ospreys?
I'm going to guess mine.
Right,
I know
okay.
what my 23 is going to be in my head.
Right. Shall I go first then? Shall I?
Go on.
Right. My 23 for the Ospreys is Jack Walsh, fullback, Daniel Cassande, Owen Watkin, Kieran Williams, Keelan Giles.
Yep.
Kieran Hardy, Dan Edwards. Then we're going to go in the forwards. We got Gareth Thomas, Debbie Lake, Tom Botha, Rhys Davis, Ryan Smith, Moriarty at 6, Jack Morgan 7, excuse me. Sorry, listeners. Morgan Morris 8. And then on the bench, we got Evan Daniel, Garen Phillips, Ben Warren, James Fender, Morgan Morse, Ruben Morgan Williams, Boshoff, Yeston Hopkins, / Max Nagy. Yeah. Because looking at that team, that pack is going to, it's going to do well again this season, I reckon. But I don't see, because would you say that Yestin Hopkins is more of a winger or a fullback? Because for me, he's more of a fullback, in my opinion. Would you say Hopkins is more of a winger or a fullback, in your opinion?
Fullback.
Yeah. Obviously, he played wing last year, didn't he? He came on and scored the winning try against Scarlet, so I'm sure he was playing. And probably, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure he came on for an injury, I reckon. I reckon. I can't remember who he came on, but he definitely scored the winning try, which will go down in history for against the Scarlets.
I think he came off for Jack Walsh.
Because I think we had like 4 or 5 injuries in a matter of like 10, 20 minutes. And I think that was the game where we ended up with like 13, 12 players on the field because we had so many injuries.
Yeah. I remember that game, actually, and me and my mate in work, Andy, the massive Scarlet supporter, and he texts me and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna beat you, Ospreys. We're gonna smash you up front, this, that, the other." And I texted him when we won, and I said to him, "Oh, Andy, we won in the last minute," and he was like, "Oh, shut up, man. We're still better than you." Banter.
Boss, yeah, I love a bit of banter, especially in rugby. Who's your 23 then? Tell the listeners and tell myself who your Ospreys 23 is for the season then, please.
Right. I've gone with something different. I've gone Jack Walsh, Dan Cassende, Keelan Giles. I've gone for the 2 centres the same, but I think one of them doesn't perform. They dropped for Boshoff.
You also got, I forgot to mention this, I just realised now, it's just come into my head, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
fine.
Cocker Singer as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be we've got 4 quality centres.
And Tom Florence.
And Tom Florence, sorry. But we'll get on to Tom Florence later.
Okay.
But yeah, he's an option. 5 top call. We're blessed everywhere this season. We are blessed. We've always been blessed. We've never really struggled. We've struggled. When we get 1 or 2 injuries, then we struggle. But yeah, carry on.
I've gone Dan Edwards, Kieran Hardy.
Okay.
I've gone Galaton, Derry Lake, Rhys Henry.
Okay.
I think he's the best tight end in Wales, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I can see why.
He was I spoke to him last year down St Helens.
Yeah.
And he said to me, remember when you put a supporter on his backside, and he said, don't tell him I said that, I'll make him more determined to get me in the scrum next time.
Uh-huh.
I go Rhys Davis and Rhino Smith. He's going to be a hell of a signing for us.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Jack Morgan, Moriarty, Morgan Morris. That's my 15. And then I've changed the bench up slightly. I've gone for Gavin Phillips. I've gone for Even Daniel. And I've just put Ben Warren in.
Okay.
I've gone for Fender. I've gone for Morse. Ruben Morgan Williams. I've thought long and hard about this. And my backup 10 this year is going to be Luke Scully. Because I think he's a terrific player. When the thing is, you get him fit, he can break a game, he can unlock a defense with 1 pass. That's how good he is. He can step a man, beat the man. Yeah. And then I'm going to go for Boshoff. But I wouldn't be surprised if Cornelius is around there somewhere. Because I think this boy is absolute quality. Get him the ball and he's through. Class. Yeah. So that's my 23.
Yeah, that's a good 23. So then we're gonna quickly go through our combined 23. And we're gonna have some debate about it. Why not? Number 15, Jack Walsh, nailed on fullback. I reckon he is. Like he does that. No?
Yeah. If Max Nagy plays well.
Yeah, I hope not. I'll admit this. I am a Max Nagy. He's such a quality. He's just such a quality fullback. I don't know why. There's something about him I just like.
Who does he remind you of? Ospreys players of the past.
Hooky?
Lee Byrne,
yeah.
His kicking lets him down. He works his kicking game. He's just as good as Lee Byrne.
Yeah.
Lee Byrne can cut lovely angles and bring people in.
Nagy was unlucky last year with injury when he saw.
Yeah, he was.
And then he never found that form again. Then did he? Bless him. And then that's why I think. Well, I don't know. I'm not a reporter or anything, but maybe that's why Mark Jones didn't play him as much as he should, as he would have under Toby Booth, maybe. But
Toby Booth loved him.
Yeah, maybe he can rediscover his form this season because he's a quality 15 in my opinion.
When he's fit, he's the best 15 in Wales.
Oh yeah, I think he's either Wales qualified now or he's like 1 or 2 years away from being Welsh qualified.
I think he is Welsh qualified now.
Right, okay, fair enough, yeah. But that Wales chat is for a different time. I'm not getting.
I don't want to talk about Welsh. I don't want to talk about Wales. They're a joke.
We're talking about Osprey. This is for an Ospreys podcast. But yeah, if we can ever come onto it, we will discuss it. Who's number 14? Let's go wingers then. We won't go position. We'll go wingers. Who's your 2 wingers? I say Kasende and Keith. Keith. Sorry, look at my notes. Kasende and Giles as my wingers nailed on.
Yeah, agree. If one of them gets injured, you've got plenty of depth.
Yeah.
You've got
We've even got Luke Morgan, who we haven't even mentioned.
He's a good backup for them. He's good backup, but look at the youngsters we've got coming through in the SRC. Harry Houston, Cornelius, you've got Moyes.
Yeah.
Good depth we've got now.
Yeah. Centres, Owen Watkin, be good to have him. Obviously, he missed last season through injury. And Kieran Williams, a.k.a. Keith. But then you also got the options of Tom Florence, Cocker Singer and Boshoff. We are that centre partnership is going to be so key because I think be interested in seeing now on Saturday who starts at centre. Maybe, like, I am, obviously it's too early to see the teams or whatever. They haven't been released yet. Because this is going to get released hopefully Thursday. Maybe chuck a youngster in there, maybe. Obviously, we'll get onto this after we've discussed this, but Tom Florence has been loaned out to, oh my god, where's my notes? Tom Florence gone Bridgend, yeah. He spent last season there as well. He's gone there again.
He's too good for that level. I watched him last year against the Whites. Every time he gets the ball, his quality, he's got to be playing this year. He has to play.
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah, we'll see. So who's your partnership going into?
Stick with the same two.
Right, okay.
Keith and Watkin.
Yeah. Boshoff during Owen Watkins' injury, Boshoff was like phenomenal. The end of the season,
he's fine.
He got his form was just amazing. There's no wonder why we signed him permanently. He's just class. Like,
Joey reminds me of Boshoff. He reminds me a lot. He reminds me a lot of Hadley Parks for the Scarlets when they won the league. Because Hadley, I know he's not a 10, but he's so solid. And when he gets the ball, he just gets through. Like, remember that try he set up against Benetton, where he got through, and I think I don't know who it was. He got through. Walsh was on the outside of him, and he gave it to Ruben, and Ruben scored. That's how good he is.
Yeah. Really interesting to see who that centre partnership is. Number 10, fly half, Dan Edwards.
Big year for him. This is massive year.
Obviously, he had his he played against Japan in the summer series.
He was good, apparently. I was told.
Yeah, I did watch it. In a struggling Wales side, he played well, like he always does, week in, week out for the Ospreys. Number 9. Now you've gone Hardy. No, yeah, you went Hardy. I went Hardy as well. But Ruben Morgan Williams. Ruben, yeah. And you've also got Harry Williams, who joined.
And Luke Davis.
Yeah, you got 4 quality 9s, all fighting for that one position. One has 1 or 2 bad games, and then one comes in, picks up. It's not bad, is it? But then obviously Mark knows what he's doing, because obviously he does, because that's his job. But maybe he should, maybe Harry Williams, I reckon Harry Williams starts Saturday for some reason, to see what.
Give him an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? It's pre-season. You've got to give these youngsters.
Got to plug them in now.
They are the future. So why not? We hadn't even mentioned Luke Davis because
hell of a player.
I didn't forget about him. He just doesn't. He should get out of 23, but there's so many good players in the squad this season and last season. It's just really hard to find room for him. It should be a 25-man squad, shouldn't it? Every week.
It should be, yeah.
So then you've got everyone gets a fair chance to get on. Like, number 8, in your opinion?
Morgan Morris.
Yeah.
Just.
But who's just behind him though?
Morgan Morse.
Yeah, another up-and-coming quality player. Morris for me.
He's a leader.
Yeah. Number 1, Gareth Thomas for me.
Same year.
Derry Lake, obviously.
World-class player.
Yeah. Another one shining in a struggling national side that we won't mention on this channel.
No.
His darts are amazing. Was unlucky, in my opinion, not to get that Lions call up, maybe.
There were so many good hookers.
Yeah, I know. But
British Isles.
I'm not being biased, but, Derry Lake, it's Derry Lake.
Yeah. He'll go on the next tour, I think.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, I did read something, a prediction, and Derry Lake's name was on there, so. Botha? I think you're more edging towards Henry, like you said, didn't you? So
he's coming to the end now, but I'd have.
I know, yeah. He turned happy belated birthday, Botha, if you are.
35.
Yeah, he turned 35 this week. I think, yeah, he'll play. Well, he probably start, and then
he can't do 50 minutes anymore.
No, I know. He
I'd
did
rather
struggle last season. He was coming off pretty early, wasn't he? So
I bring him off the. I bring him. You're playing against the likes of Munster, Leinster, or Munster, Ulster, the Brewery Field, and you
yeah.
need someone to come on to finish teams off. That's what I
He's your
do.
man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he'll get you over that line. You win.
yeah,
You win. You scrum penalties and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%. All right, then let me throw this in the mix. Then, who starts? Who starts then? Ben Warren or Rhys Henry in the league? If both can't do it, if both say now, I don't know what's happening, but say now between. So, are you saying that both comes on as a sub then, or does he start some games and then you have Rhys Henry and oh my god, why is my mind gone blank? Ben Warren. Who are you choosing in your opinion between Warren and Henry to start?
I think you go Warren
Right,
because
okay.
last year when we played Edinburgh at the Brewery Field and he was up against this prop called Vento, was it?
Yeah.
And I think he plays for South Africa.
Right,
And
okay.
I watched that game. I still keep going in that game in the back of my head. And Warren tuned him in the scrum.
Right, okay.
He tuned him. Do you remember that game? You went up, didn't you?
Well, no, to the Brewery Field.
Yeah, last year when we
Yeah, I
beat.
did. Yeah, that was an afternoon kickoff, that wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah, it
our
was a
scrum
good
looked
game.
very strong. And
Yeah,
then
it
you
was good.
had Phillips, Parry, and Bortha coming on, and we finished them off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Warren for me. If I'm not saying it, but if he performs, he starts. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if both does start, you've got two quality players come up to.
And he got higher as well. Kunaya.
Yeah.
Another one coming through.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, he's big season for him.
Yeah.
It's a big season for some of the players. Not gonna lie. We'll get onto it later because the Super Rugby Cymru allocations have been released this week, so that's interesting. Rhys Davis, Ryan Smith.
Yes, 100%.
Obviously, Adam Beer is going to be a big loss, but
He will be a big loss, but Ryan
yeah.
Smith's quality.
Quality for quality, innit? It's going to be done.
Yeah, he's class.
Now then, I am interested. I can't wait. I hopefully see him on Saturday because I'd be like a kid in the candy shop. Moriarty at 6. Ross Moriarty. I thought I'd never see the day that him in an Osprey shirt. Oh my word!
When my mate told me that we signed him, I was like, yes.
I just couldn't believe it. I've literally got to pinch myself every time I mention his name because I'll tell you a story. My late grandfather, his brother used to play for Leicester Tigers, and my late grandfather's brother played with the Moriarty brothers.
Yeah. And
so,
they were back in the day with the Whites. If you had a bad game, you knew about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't mess.
Oh.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Moriarty because Jack Morgan a 7. No, there's no
world class player.
8 Morris or Morse in your opinion?
Ooh, just Morgan Morris because this is a big year for him.
Yeah,
he's a leader now.
I think I got a front. Yeah, sorry, go on.
He's a leader for the Ospreys now.
Yeah,
you've got him, Dewi Lake, Jack Morgan. Those three have to be telling those players now, grab them by the scruff of the neck, and say, "Come on, boys, we've got to deliver this year."
Yeah,
Booth built. Toby Booth built this team. Now Mark Jones, he's got to take him. Those three are going to take him to the next level now.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, every season a long season, but hopefully we get that fan base behind us up in Brewery, make it a fortress, have opposition teams
fear us like they once were.
Yeah, because there's nothing stopping that team from getting top 6, not winning anything. I'm not going to say what we're going to, but there's nothing stopping them. If we keep injury, if we touch wood, Jake, because there's nothing stopping us.
No,
on our day we're up there with the best.
Yeah, we are.
People are entitled to their opinions, but there's nothing stopping this team from winning something this year or getting top 6 in Europe, in the league. Sorry.
Yeah,
there's nothing stopping us.
Are you saying that about this team. This team have been together now for the last 3 or 4 years, right?
Yeah.
And it's about time now they start doing something in the league. Because I look at the teams in this league, right? I look at teams like Munster, Ulster, Edinburgh, Stormers, Scarlets, Cardiff. I look at their teams this year. They haven't made that many big signings. So why can't we finish in that top 8, finish 6 in that league, and really go for it? Because I believe we're as good as the top 4 on our day. We went to Glasgow last year and won. We went without our key players. They were missing a lot of players. We went there and won. The year before, we went to the Stormers and won. So, it's about time now we started doing something in this league, because it's been a long time since we last won a trophy. Challenge Cup, we should be aiming to get to the, say, final of it.
We were unlucky last year. We didn't that against the team. We just
Leon.
Yeah, we
were robbed.
The defense kept solid, and we just couldn't break it down for some reason. And tiredness and fatigue played a part, I think. But
yeah. When you throw your eggs in one basket, it's hard, because I still keep going at that game in the back of my mind. If we just had something in that game, we would have won. But French teams are just, they do my head in.
I know. Who knows? Who knows what's around the corner? We're not far away.
No.
It might be this season, it might be next season. It might be both seasons. Who knows? Bench. Evan Daniel. Can't wait to see him. Signed from the Dragons. Signed from Cardiff. Yeah.
Underrated he is.
Yeah, hopefully he shows his fellow team what they're missing on. But, Darren Phillips.
Yes. He'll put a lot of pressure on Gareth Thomas this year, I think.
Be interesting. I know we've discussed this already, but Ben Warren on the bench for me. I know Rhys Henry's there or thereabouts for me. I know you've got your opinion on both, like we discussed. James Fender.
Yes.
Big year for Fender, right?
Yeah.
Because there was rumours that he was going to France, and then that fell through.
Yeah, I don't think he'll leave the Ospreys anytime soon.
I think it came close though.
Yeah, it did.
Very close.
But it's just French teams, French media. They like to make a pack of rubbish up. So,
Reminds me of a certain Welsh media that does. Not naming names for copyright reasons.
Wales Online, yeah.
Yeah, they might just drop some straight in then. Morgan Morse, big season of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he plays exceptionally well, he'd be in the team, potentially in the Welsh squad, because I think on his day, he's one of the best young number 8s in the UK. Yeah. I really think he is.
Yeah. Ruben on the bench for me.
Same year.
It's not too far behind Hardy, and you've got Harry Williams, like we said, and Luke Davis.
Yeah.
For me, Bosch off. If he's not starting, he's on the bench.
Yeah, he is. He's a match winner for me.
Yeah.
Match winner.
And he's not far behind Cocker Singer. I want to see a bit more. I know he had his injuries last season, Cocker Singer. I want to see a bit more from him this season. Hopefully he starts the weekend, because it'd be interesting to see what he's about. Because there's someone in there. We just haven't seen it yet.
He's a lovely little player. Like, remember last year we went to the series at the Liberty?
Yeah. When he was just offloading, he was like a New Zealander, Fijian, just offloading the ball. It was lovely.
Like,
his handling was so slick. It was beautiful. Like,
like Halaholo at Cardiff, that type of player. Remind me of that. But what impressed me was he had other good backs around him. Like, if you can just give him the ball, he's going to do something or nothing, and he's gonna create. So, yeah.
And Essen Hopkins / Max Nagy.
Yeah. One of those two. Yes.
Yeah. Right then, we're going to move on now then to the Ospreys Super Rugby Cymru allocations for the season. We're going to start with Aberavon. Have you heard about the allocations, or have you read about it briefly?
No, I have. I just had a look at what players are in there. I haven't. I've had a look. I haven't written it down in my book.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to start with Aberavon. Dylan James. Now then, does that ring a bell?
For James's son.
Yes, well done. This has turned into a little quiz night, this, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to be telling you a quiz
Podcast
after.
last year. Yeah. Obviously I'm wearing my team's badge here, Skewing RFC. We had a touch tournament. I won't go blabbing on about. I was just like, so basically we had a touch tournament 2 Saturdays ago, and we were all setting up and everything, and someone calls this guy, says this guy's nickname. I'm like, who's that? Old James walked past me. I was like, my jaw just dropped. I was like, and he's playing. He played against me, and obviously it was like 6-a-side. And at one point, I was like defending against him, and it was only touch, like, but he's still, still built, like, because and I had the ball, and I thought, I'm a bit like more younger, like, so I tried to step at him, went off my left, went back on my right, and I nearly got through him, like, and he went, and I dropped the ball, and he was like, I had you then. I was like, shut up, I didn't, I just dropped the ball. And then after the game, then we were all shaking hands and everything, and I was like, it's not every day you play against a player like you've grown up watching and idolizing. And he was like, oh, cheers, but like, and it was just so amazing. I wish I got a picture because he had to go halfway through because, other commitments like and the day ended. But it was like such a sort of pinch me moment. Like it was so great. Like just to have that memory, shared a pitch with an ex-Wales and Ospreys player. Like it's crazy. Like Caelan Carson Jones, sorry, another one gone to Aberafon. I don't know much about him.
I think he's back.
Right, okay.
I think he's a
I
back.
should have written down the positions, but
I think he's utility
haven't.
back. I think he can play back three. I think.
Owen Erasmus, he's gone to Aberafon. I want to see.
Hell of a player.
Yeah. And Connor Moyes has gone.
Should be playing for us. I'm sorry. He should be in the Ospreys team somewhere. He's looked really sharp, apparently.
This league is about developing players and
yes.
But yeah. Swansea. This one's we'll get on to Swansea in a minute. Let's get on to Bridgend. Evan Hill, Tom Florence, Ben Evans. Now then, we obviously talked about Tom at Florence and everything. Obviously, he played with Bridgend last season and was phenomenal. I don't obviously we're not going to know why they've been allocated because obviously we're blessed. And the viewers are like, oh, here they go again talking about centres and everything. I'm sorry, it's just a position that's really difficult this season. You've got 5 top quality. I'm not saying the rest of the squad isn't top quality because it is, but we are so blessed. We've never been blessed in that centre partnership. There's so many choices. You've got 1 week you could have Barshoff, Cocker, Singer, then another week you can have Keith and Watkin, and you can have Watkin, Barshoff, because we're just blessed, and I don't know why.
It's down to the clever recruitment of Toby Booth.
Yeah,
it's down to him, I think.
Yeah. Swansea, Cam Jones.
Yep.
Kieran Hyer played Swansea last season. Lewis Edwards, Ben Roberts, Jack Hoskins, Ewan Cornelius.
Lewis Edwards.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what I've written down yet.
Jack Hoskins is a very talented player. I've heard a lot of things.
And I got Harry Houston down here as well.
Harry Houston. If we get 1 or 2 injuries in the back three, he's straight in. He's straight in for me in the Ospreys. Because he's such a talented player. With the ball, he can hurt you with one bit of magic.
Yeah.
And he's got a hell of a boot on him as well.
You're in a bit of a dark room, you are, anyway. It looks a bit... I can barely see you now. You need to put a light on or something.
No, my mother's downstairs and I want to give her a bit of peace and quiet. So I come up here. Sorry, mate.
It's all right. Don't apologise. People watching this like, oh, where's Jake gone? Because I've seen him in the beginning and there he is. There he is. There he is.
I got a beard, mate. I'm going to be shaving it Saturday. I look like a 40-year-old man.
Oh, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Oh, God. I can't keep my mouth shut.
Right then, let's turn our attention then to Saturday. The Ospreys playing Bridgend Saturday against our Anglo-Welsh team.
Exeter.
Exeter Chiefs. Now then, last season we played Exeter down at Sandy Park. Jake, do you remember the score last season between these two?
It was 13-12.
No, it was Exeter 10, Ospreys 14.
Ooh.
Who were the two try scorers for the Ospreys?
Tom Florence and Luke Scully.
You got one of them right. Which one did you get right, though?
Luke Scully.
Yes, well done. If I remember correctly, Combia scored right at the end, like literally like 80 plus minutes, and he scored the winning try.
Oh, he good player, he is.
Yeah. He's another one we haven't mentioned.
No.
Everyone's listening, like, oh, why haven't you mentioned this player, this player? Because there's too many.
There's so much depth there now.
Yeah.
Like, this is why people want to cut a region in that. And we have the best squad in Wales by a country mile. You know?
Yeah, and all the history, but that's just for another day.
Yeah.
Do you know 3 players that have signed for Exeter this season?
Oh, rats. 3.
Any 3.
They've signed 2 South Africans in the front 5.
Do you know any?
No, I don't know their names. I have had a look because I sent it to you.
I looked earlier just to do my research.
They've signed a few South Africans. They've signed one Georgian.
They've got some quality players.
Australian backs they've signed.
Yeah, Hooper's one of them. Tom Hooper.
We almost had him.
All right, okay.
Ospreys almost signed him, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah. I wish we did find him equality. Joseph De Weber, South African prop.
Played for the Sharks, didn't he?
He played for the Stormers and Cheetahs.
Oh, rats.
No, they're not a team.
Oh.
Charlie Chaplin, former Gloucester player.
What position?
9 or 10. I'm not brushed up on I do watch some games, but I'm not brushed up on Premiership rugby.
No, it's a good league. It's a cracking league.
Now then, this player is, if he plays Saturday, which I hope he does, he's gonna hopefully be like, right, this is my chance to show a certain national team what they're missing out on. Stephen Varney signed for Exeter from Gloucester.
Yeah, he was very close to going to the Scarlet. He was very close. Yeah, he was very close actually.
Oh, it's okay.
And he's from that area originally.
Yeah. It's quite interesting because he's gone from there to the Premiership, left Welsh rugby completely, gone for Italy because his grandparents, some are Italian, so that's why he's gone.
Yeah, and I don't blame him.
No, I don't.
Because he's a very, very talented player.
Yeah.
Very talented scrummer. And I think he's one of Italy's best players, I think.
Yeah.
Park.
Well, they're always above us now, aren't they? What does that tell you?
It tells you how bad the coaching we've had over the last 4 or 5 years.
Well, that's for another. That's
another
episode. But yeah, right then, this is gonna test your knowledge again now. Right then, last season, where in the league did the Ospreys finish?
12.
Well done. How many bonus points do the Ospreys have?
6.
10.
10?
Yeah, 10 bonus points.
Oh,
this is according to the URC official website.
So if we had beaten Zebra, Dragons, Cardiff, Scarlets, we would have been in the top 8.
Yeah, we weren't that far off. There was like a couple of points in it from what I remember.
So we would have been playing. So where would we finish if we had all those points?
I think it would have come down to wins and bonus points, I think, wouldn't it? So
we would have been 8, wouldn't we?
I think so, there or thereabouts.
So we would have been playing Leinster away.
Yeah, and you know what Leinster away is.
We would have given them a game, I think. Our strongest team we would have given them a better game than the Turks did.
That would have been a good send-off of tips, wouldn't it? That would have been phenomenal send-off, like.
And I think I don't know. I think we could have done. I think we could have nicked something out there because I think Leinster underperformed last year.
Oh yeah, massively. Yeah.
Squad they've got, they should be doing much better.
But they got an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P squad, didn't they? So,
Yeah, 20 million budget.
Yeah, I know. How do they get away with that? I wonder.
Irish rugby puts money into them. They don't put money into the other three.
No. That reminds me of a certain national team that does that, but we're not naming names because this channel, but this podcast doesn't name drop, But
no, and
people know who we're on about. So
yeah,
if you are listening to why, check out last week's video. We talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You might not know this, but I'm gonna try and test knowledge again now. Where did Exeter finish last season?
Second from bottom.
Yeah, ninth. How many wins did the Chiefs get last season?
4.
Yes. How many losses did they have last season?
18.
14.
Ooh.
They ended up on 29 points. We ended up on 40 points in the league. They had a really tough season last year, the Exeter did.
They overperformed the other year because they finished 5th.
Right,
and they got to the Champions Cup quarter final. They lost heavily to Toulouse, and they were in a rebuilding phase. And I think when you have a second season syndrome, it's always tough like that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see Saturday because we're both going Saturday week. So
yeah,
it's very interesting to see if David Jenkins, Faye Bosa, and a certain Eastern Roots they start.
I want to see him up against Moriarty.
Yeah, Moriarty versus Ethan Roots. Who won Clash of the Titans? Like,
who'd win a scrapper of those two?
Moriarty, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
I put my money on it all day long. Moriarty would, annihilate him.
Yeah, brilliant.
We don't condone violence, but Moriarty would win. The Moriartys are just built different, like.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, that, should be good Saturday. Run out for everyone, blow the cobwebs off.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's 2 kickoff, I think, isn't it? So
it's a great kickoff time.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
It should be like that every year.
But then
like
TV
that every
rights
Saturday.
Get hold of it, don't they? So
I don't like this Premier Sport. I think it's a load of rubbish. I think it should be on. It should be on Sky Sports, I think.
Well, I think SOC and all that, but I think SOC lost the rights, didn't they? They're showing less games this season because.
Are they?
Yeah. I can't remember. I don't want to go off on a tangent or whatever it's called, but I think the rights, they tried getting some of the rights like they usually do for each season, but they are showing less games. I could be wrong, but I'm 100%. I'm 85% sure that SOC are showing less games than they normally do each season. This season.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something actually. I haven't told you this, but yesterday I was working down the shed in the national pool.
Yeah.
And I saw the Swansea University team training. And it was do you know what? You would not. They are the most nicest of people you can ever meet.
Oh, it's okay.
And they were pushing each other on weights, on bench. And
yeah, that's how it should be.
They were doing this. And I spoke to Hugh Descavson.
Sorry.
What an unbelievable man. What an unbelievable coach. And I hope this year his team do really well. So a shout out to Hugh. The season's kicking off in 2 weeks. I had a friend, I had a shake with him, said, where do you reckon we'll finish? I said, you'll finish 5th. And he said, I'll buy you a pint if we finish 5th, or you buy me a pint.
Oh, aye. Bit of a wager going on there.
Yeah. But they've got a good team. They've got a good pack. They've got a good back line. And Joe Thomas as well coaches them.
Yeah.
And, I really hope they do well. And they're playing Cardiff first game of the season. I fancy them to go up to Cardiff and do a job on them.
Bucks, is it?
Fun? Yeah,
Bucks rugby,
that's why you get a lot of good young players come through the Bucks. You've got Max Nagy, Hugh Sutton, Will Griff.
Yeah.
The
Where did Will Griff go at the end of the season? Or was he still with us?
He's retired
Right. Yeah.
because of a shoulder injury.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many going on in Welsh rugby at the minute. I can't keep playing. It's going. It's like
man. He's a big loss for us, actually.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
But I think
Hugh Sutton's another one we haven't mentioned.
Quality player, mate. I saw Hugh Sutton the other day, actually.
Oh, it's okay. I seen Harry Houston a couple of weeks ago in my works, and I went Harry, and he was like, because I don't think he gets recognised like the others, and I went Harry, and he acknowledged me. Like, so he must have known. Like, oh my god, someone actually knows me.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he is. I hope they all have a good season. Those who are on allocation, but I call it on loan because it's just easier.
Right. I'm going to ask you a question now.
Oh.
What was the Ospreys' 23 defeats Exeter Chiefs in 2015-16 Champions Cup game at the Liberty Stadium?
Not a clue.
Guess.
I don't know. Points-wise.
Starting 15 bench.
I know Justin Tipuric was there.
Yes.
I've forgotten it down, yeah.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Dan Evans. David Howells.
Oh.
David Howells.
Right.
Eli Walker.
Oh, Eli Walker. He was such a good player. It's a shame his injury got the better of him in the end. He's such a quality pointer.
Jonathan Spratt.
Spratty. Ben John.
Matavesi.
Oh, okay. Josh Matavesi.
Dan Bigger.
Biggs.
Who was the 9? No.
Oh, hang on. Was it Ruben?
No, it was Brendan Leonard.
Ah, the Italian scrum half.
Brendan Leonard was the All Black.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Paul James. Scott Baldwin.
Yeah.
Dimitri Arhip. Alwyn.
Legend.
Lloyd Ashley. James King. Justin Tipuric. Dan Lydiat.
Dan Lids.
Who else? Bench, Sam Parry, Ryan Bevington, Jarvis, Roy Thornton, Baker, Tom Aberfield, Sam Davis, Hannah Dirksen. That was the 23.
That was a good 23, that wasn't it?
It was, and they almost made the quarterfinals that year.
Yeah.
They lost to Exeter away. Their group of death they had.
Yeah, we always seem to get tough groups, don't we? But
yeah.
So we're not going to say score predictions or anything this week because it's just a pre-season.
No, it's
just be nice now just to see everyone, the new faces, see where we are pre-season because they've been back a couple of weeks now. But no, it should be good. Hopefully, there's a good crowd up there of both supporters, really. Because
it'd be a good game.
Definitely.
If we played Exeter now in the European, say now we were playing them in the Challenge Cup this year in the knockout stages.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd beat them?
Yeah. No disrespect to them.
Be tight game.
Really?
Be tight, but I think we'd have. I think we got too much for them. Yeah, their backs would be. Their backs are the key. You got to keep their backs quiet.
Especially Hodge, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously Varney and Charlie Chaplin.
And a Borso as well.
Yeah, and obviously they got the South African and Australian players there now, so.
Yeah.
But I'll always back our boys all the time, so you got them. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Right then, we're going to wrap things up now, otherwise we'll be talking for a good 3 hours.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I'd carry on, but we got to keep it short
professional.
And sweet. Yeah. Short and sweet, so no one gets bored of listening to us two babbling on about rugby and all that.
Yeah.
But no, please leave us feedback because everyone learns by feedback, and we don't mind it, do we?
No.
But no, this has been episode 2 of True Osprey from myself, Darren, and my co-host, Jake.
Yep.
Thank you again, Jake.
Thank you very much, Darren.
See you there Saturday.
See you Saturday. Come on the Ospreys.
And we're going to do a special episode, but we're not going to... Even Jake doesn't know anything about it. I'll tell him after. But we're going to do a special episode up there. We just don't know. He just didn't know the details. So
yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Right. Thank you very much for listening. We're going to stop babbling on about rugby now. We'll be back next week. We hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. We'll drop our socials in the comments and after this video has ended. Thank you very much. Have a good week. Hopefully I'll see some of you Saturday. If you do bump into us on your way there or at the ground or after, please say hello. We are friendly, aren't we?
Yeah, we are friendly people.
And you might get something in return for coming up to us. We'll see. Yeah. Right, thank you very much. Have a good week, guys, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.